Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today is episode 8 of A Nation United, baby, here with the Moscow Superstars, as today we're heading into the 2024 offseason. As in the last episode, we had a pretty rough season. Once again, we ended up getting the 4th overall selection. As you guys probably know, this will probably be another basic episode, as we're just going to draft, hopefully have a good free agency, maybe be able to build the team up a little bit stronger, as we have Shakir Makamadulin and Chaika. They should be all ready to go this year, and also Michkov will be all ready to go this year as well. So we got some very exciting players that should be able to make their debuts this year. But before we get into the draft and everything, I'd like to just say, if you are new to the channel, make sure to stop that subscribe button and hit that like button as well. That'll be very much appreciated. So let's get into today's episode, as we're just gonna jump right into the entry draft right off the get-go, right off the hop. We already know what we need to do. There's only really one good player out there that we can get, and that's Habibulin. We also have a lot of picks in this draft, but there's looking like there's not a lot of good players in this draft. So maybe I don't know if I want to go make a deal for someone, or maybe we play smart and maybe you try to do a deal with someone. Maybe there's somebody out there that maybe we could possibly pick up that could be a use for our team this year, and potentially build the team up for the future, which I wouldn't mind. I don't think there will be very many players out here in general to go and pick up that will be, useful for the team and useful for the future, and especially that is somebody that's Russian. Pavelski, yeah, he's Slovakian. He's a Slovakian. Won't be a use to the team. We definitely need some future centermans. I think that's definitely something that we really need to look at, is trying to pick up some sort of a centerman, because we do got Barbashev and stuff, but really, that's really it. We don't really got anybody else. Orlov doing great there. That's good for him. Ovi's also there in New Jersey, so we got Orlov and Ovechkin back together. That's cool to see. Victor Rass, no one there. Oh, wait, Koltsov. Ruslan Koltsov, the 8 overall pick back in 2023. Centerman, medium elite. This would be someone that I would actually be willing to trade my first round pick for, because you look at Habibulin, he's just another goddamn winger. He's not going to really end up to be anything good for us, and that pick could be very useful for, the Ottawa Senators. They could actually be able to use that pick and go after someone, that would maybe be different than a Ruslan Koltsov. And Ruslan Koltsov will be very useful for us, because they already got multiple centermans, and we could use the Ruslan Koltsov type of player. So I think that'd be absolutely perfect for us. So Ruslan Koltsov, we'll give you guys our first round pick. And that should be basically it. We could probably just do that 1-for-1. I know they don't want it. I know they don't want this deal. But in the end, we don't need picks for this year. We got way too many picks for this year. I'm about to bolster up on a bunch of picks for this year. We need to bolster up on picks for next year. If you give us a bunch of extra picks, we could give you a forward if you guys want to. Zadorov, is he signed to anything? He has a no trade clause. Yeah, we really don't got anyone to trade, though. That's the problem. We don't got a lot of players, so we'll get rid of the second. We'll do a third and a fourth. So there we go. And welcome to the team, Ruslan Koltsov. My man. Two-way forward, not a playmaker, not what we were, imagining. But this is a Russian that we can now rely on for the future here with the Moscow Superstars. So Matev, Michkov, and Koltsov, and then the strong defense core that we're going to hopefully slowly be able to build up. But it's a nice pick for, the team there in Ottawa. They pick up Anderson instead of Ling, but they did need a winger. I don't know why they didn't go after Lebedev or anything like that. Habibulin, how did he turn out to be? Yeah, medium, top 6, grinder. This draft was stacked, but Brizgrelov was the only guy that was really not the player that we were really looking at, and wanting. The next player is Oleg, not Habibulin, but Kudobin. So we're going to pick him right up. That's another depth defenseman for the team. 62 overall, medium top 6. I don't mind that. You know, it builds up the depth here for the Moscow Superstars, which is what we're really looking to keep developing, is that depth here with the team. Otherwise, Bobkov is probably the next best bet that is going to give us somebody that will be good. Russian, low top 6. Yeah, we're not going to get anything out of this draft, I feel. I feel like we're just going to get a lot of depth picks that are really just not going to be anything that really is going to appetize us very much, which is kind of a bummer. You know, we would love these players to actually, you know, be better than what they are, but it is what it is. At least we're getting tons of good potential. And at least we got Ruslan Koltsov as well, which is something I'm really happy about getting, is Ruslan Koltsov. He'll be such a big future piece to the team. There's really nobody out here this year, eh? Wow. Our scouts did a horrible job scouting this year. Honestly. Either that or this draft is just absolutely abysmal. Because that's what it really seems like. It is a very abysmal draft. And we're not really allowed... I mean, we could trade away these types of picks for next year. But, I mean, honestly, we might as well pick them all and get all these damn players on the team. Igor, welcome to the team, my man. Low top 6. Another pick here, 97th overall. We're gonna probably let's go after, actually, let's try to pick up all the potential first. Let's see if we can maybe get lucky and get anyone, which probably not. We've got a lot of low top 6 and medium top 6 players. That's what we have basically gotten in this draft. We're getting a lot of abundance of prospects, but we're not getting the quality that we're really looking for. Only if we could get Andrei Varlamov, but he is a Ukraine player there, so we're not going to be able to get him. So let's go after some 20-year-olds, eh? Let's go after some overagers that maybe could be somebody of use. Lev Kostistin, I think his name is. We'll pick him up. Yep, another bum-ass player. Damn, bro. Oh, I should have took that deal. That could have gave us 2 picks for next year or something. But yeah, this draft is definitely not our greatest. I'm hoping the offseason's a bit better, you know. I'm hoping, you know, free agency looks a bit better. We could actually get some solid players. Because right now, we're not getting anything. We're getting a bunch of players that will not be useful for the team this year. And probably won't be useful at all, basically. Punanev's Saperkin, an offensive defenseman. Sure, we'll go after him. I think we have his brother as well, his twin. He's a bum as well. All right, well, we got the last 2 rounds here coming up. We should be getting to our last final picks here. We're not really getting anybody lucky, not getting anybody good, which is not something oh, Dmitry Habibulin. There we go, 17-year-old. Let's see if the underager's good. Better than what the other guys were. I think this is our last and final pick. So we'll do, once again, an underager. And maybe we could get lucky. Or should we go with just somebody massive? But we already got a lot of people that are massive. We picked up like a lot of 6'5" guys. So go with another underager. Gold Dubin. Let's go after Datsuk, baby. Jacob Datsuk. Hey, Datsuk. Hey, low top 4. Our best pick of the draft is Jacob Datsuk, and what a steal that is for us. Everyone else was definitely not very good, but a bunch of Russians being added to the team at least. We said that we wanted to get a big quantity amount of prospects, and we did, but none of them really, you know, panned out to be too good. So. Free agency now. Hopefully, we're actually going to be able to build a proper team this year. So, Koltsov, we're going to have to resign to a deal. We'll get you back to 3 years, 3.2. Trenton, I would like to keep you on the team as well. You're just a good, you know, depth guy for the team. I've been enjoying to have you on the team, so 2 years there. Mitchkov will actually get you into the team. You had a great year there in the juniors, absolutely lighting it up once again with the 101 points. Oh, excuse me. So we're going to bring you into the squad. Hopefully you'll be a use to us. Radulov, we'll just be releasing you. Sokolov, I'd like to bring you into the team again. Latanov, he was not too bad for us. Like I said, we just got to keep most of these guys, most of these depth players on the team. You never know when we're going to have to use them. Barbashev is getting ready as well. He's at a 73 overall, so he's developing quite nicely. Goldubin's also producing or developing quite nicely as well. Nesterov will sign. Nikolash will sign. Hopefully, one of these guys are at least a playmaker. A lot of them are snipers. We haven't really, had too much, playmaker centermans. But now we have a future centerman here in Koltsov, which is just so nice to actually have a competent future guy for the team. And we got a couple brothers on the team. So Zaitsev, I would like to get you back onto the team since we did kind of pay you a pretty penny to get you on the team. So I'd like you to be back on the team. So Zaitsev, we'll spin the wheel for you since they're at $4 million, 2 years. You'll be up until 34. So have no movement, have no trade clause. So I'll be fine with that. 1 year we keep them, and then the next year we can trade them if needed, if we're not doing very good. Nichushkin, Samorukov, I'd like to get you back on the team once again. You're just a good, reliable depth player. Rykov, Kolosov is finally ready to sign his contract. Puskarayev is not ready to sign his deal yet. But we did pick up a ton of depth defensemen in this draft, which is something I did want to focus on. Syorkin, I wouldn't mind getting back on the team. Suzuka Medulin, I wouldn't mind getting back on the team. Nichushkin hopefully should be ready here sooner or later here in the next little bit, either this year or the year after that. But hopefully we get everyone basically back on the team. Trenton, welcome to the team. Syorkin, Zaitsev resigns. Lyubushkin resigns. So basically, I know some people probably rejected there, but most of the people have resigned, if I'm correct. UFA. Lyubushkin did not. That's what I was kind of thinking he wasn't going to, but we'll sign him to a $2 million 1 year deal. Latunev, get you locked up as well. Korshkov will give you that big deal just because we need someone to give a big deal to. And yeah, that should be basically it. So let's get on to free agency. I don't know if I checked the awards for you guys. I think I forgot to do that. So I'll quickly check the awards for you guys right now, because I haven't recorded an episode in legit over a week now, because I've been so busy with school and everything. So I haven't really been able to record too many Moscow Superstars episodes. But the awards, Florida Panthers are your Stanley Cup champions. Toronto, Edmonton went up against the Florida Panthers. R. Ross goes to Kane. He also wins the Hart Memorial. Quinn Hughes wins the James Norris. Lady Bing goes to Kane. Joshua Roy wins the Calder. Conn Smythe goes to Huberdeau. Anderson wins the Vezina. He also wins the William M. Jennings. McCabe wins the Bill Masterton. Fallon wins the Jack Adams. Ryan O'Reilly wins the Frank J. Selke. Ted Lindsay goes to Patrick Kane. And the Maurice Rucker-Richard goes to Patrick Kane as well. He was just racking up all the awards throughout every category. So let's take a look at free agency. Let's see if there's any Russians available. This is a big draft class, or a big free agency class. Wow. If I was an American, I would be loving this. Matthews and Kane and are both the UFA. Man, I would be loving that. But we do have Malkin Ovechkin here. Malkin would just be absolutely gorgeous, honestly. Now, we do got to remember, we're up tight against the salary cap since I just signed that guy to $19 million. I don't know why I did that. I should have waited a little bit to see what was in here, but I was kind of expecting it to be pretty quiet once again, and I think that's what it might be. Malkin is the real big name, though, that is really kind of questioning me right now if we should go after him or not. We could even pick up some death guys and Evgeny and shit, but I'm a real big fan of picking up Malkin because that actually gives us a competent centerman to now rely upon and to go with. The problem is just our depth is so weak that I don't think we'll be able to make it very far, especially with our D-men. I mean, we don't got barely any defensemen right now to like actually build a team that can, go far. Yeah, I forgot that he's a Canadian. I always forget that he is, because he looks like he has, a Russian name. Same with Galchenyuk. Here's the guy that we could possibly pick up. He's a playmaker, right? Yeah. Oh, sweet. We'll pick him up. See how well he does. Bermaken. Yeah, I think that's really going to be it. I don't think there's going to be a lot of Russians out here. If you guys see anything, let me know. Call me out on if I miss anyone. Who's this kid? Colin McKay. Okay. Yeah, I think the best two Russians there was Ovechkin and Malkin. If we were to go, like, all in for it and pick those guys up, we could possibly do that. Now, the issue is with doing that thing is, you know, Malkin, yeah, he's going to make us good, but what about our defense? Our best defenseman is Zaitsev right now. And, you know, trying to go after someone like a Malkin to help out Michkov wouldn't be a bad idea in the end of things, but Malkin will not be able to stay very long as he's already 37 years old. So what's the point of picking on Malkin when he's not going to be here for very long? Bjorkstrom's Finn, so we really can't pick him up. Defensively, yeah. Basically the same. Same thing as past years. No defenseman that could really come into the squad and be somebody that would be good for the Moscow Superstars. Oh, there we go. Alexander Alexiev. Russian. There we go. Somebody that we could pick up. Hey, and he's a... Oh, sweet. I will sign you to a nice little deal for you, Alexiev. So, we could... See, that's the thing. We could totally build this team up right now. Pick up Malkin. Go for it. Give it a try. See where things go this year. Even if we do pick up Malkin, it wouldn't be a bad idea. I don't want to pick up Ovechkin just because of the fact that the amount of snipers we have is absolutely nuts. We don't need any more. We have an over an abundance amount of snipers, you know, especially with Michkov coming in. Goaltending, yeah, that's what I was kind of expecting. No one to really be in here. But for Georgiev, we could go once again with Georgiev and Syork, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine with going with those two guys as our starting goalies. So let's do that. Malkin, let's bring in Malkin to the Moscow Superstars because I feel like it wouldn't be a bad idea to, you know, bolster this team up, to play somebody alongside of Michkov, right? I feel like that's what I'm kind of having. That's my thought process right now, is that we could play Malkin alongside of Michkov. That is my biggest thing, is developing Michkov. Everyone else, who gives a fuck? Michkov is the big guy that we got to develop right now. And if we were able to bring in Malkin, I think that would be massive for the team, just, you know, development-wise, especially for Michkov. I don't want him to be that main guy. Defensively, we're still going to be filled with a ton of bums. Alexiev's going to improve us a bit. Makamodulin's going to jump up a bit, and same with Chaika. But that is really all that our defense core is going to do. So I don't think picking up Malkin is a bad idea. So let's go do that. Let's pick up Malkin. Let's add him to the team and see how well he'll do. I mean, it's not a bad bet. There's a lot of good people out here in this free agency. Sadly, we're not able to sign most of them, but we'll get him to a 1-year, $9 million deal for Evgeny Malkin with the nothing, no trade clause, no movement, so we could possibly trade Evgeny Malkin if need be. Now, I do want to sign either a Grigorenko or one of those guys just as an extra depth forward. Just in case, you never know, we might need them later on. So let's go all the way down to that 80 overall area. Sign one or two of them, wherever they are. Shevchnikov and Grigorenko. Grigorenko, not too bad defensively, better than Chevy. So Grigorenko will bring you back into the squad again. See how you do here in Moscow. So there we go. I also would like to check out the coaching staff because I don't think we've really touched too much in the coaching staff in a while. Nathan Zeidler's still the head coach of this team. He's been struggling, but he fits the team absolutely perfectly. I think that's the biggest reason why we have Nathan Zeidler here. But I think maybe we go after a new coach. You know, he's been here for a while. I think we could let him go and, you know, be a head coach of some other team, or, you know, assistant coach of some other team, and we could let him rot somewhere else. We could pick up somebody else. Joe Pavelski is a head coach now, but he does not fit our team. We need someone that fits our team quite well. The thing is, we're not going to be able to see Michkov right now, which kind of sucks. But we'll find, you know what, a balanced coach might actually not be a bad idea for this team right now. A lot of 2As, a lot of just everyone on this team. Colin Reilly, I would not mind picking you up as a head coach for this team. Well, we'll pay you a crap ton of money to come here and lose here with the Moscow Superstars. Give us some good synergies and to hook us. Oh, I didn't mean to interview the coach. I did not mean to interview the coach. Sorry, bud. Oh, and I have to do this all over again. Damn it. Ah! God damn it. Colin Reilly will lock you up to a good $2 million. Socio coach. We'll just get anyone that has a good power play MPK or just an A+ in power play constantly. Jesus, come on. Is there anybody that's good at both? No, not looking like it. So yeah, I wouldn't mind picking up someone that has a good A+. Lars Brunstrom. Would not mind picking up you as our associate coach. And then as our assistant coach, we can go after someone that's really good for the PK for us. Someone that's going to upgrade it a whole crap ton. Someone that could give us an A+. Actually, Caden Corso. That's actually not bad. We'll get you. And then goalie coaches. We need a goalie coach for this team this year. Is there any, like, actual goalie coaches in this area? No, nothing at all. Anything in the NHL system for... Oh, there we go. There, we'll hire this female to be our goalie coach. And then whatever happens in the AHL, I could care less. I could care less about the AHL. Scouts. Let's see if there's any new Russians that we could bring into the team, you know? Any new Russians, because our Russian scouts really, you know, did a meh job this season on scouting Russians this year. I mean, there probably wasn't an overabundance of Russians anyways, but we'll sign Matei Oles, get the one of the Russians there back on the team. So, for scouting. So, let's see if we get Evgeny Malkin here on the Moscow Superstars. That will be the big news if we're able to get him back on our, not him back on the team. Him to, you know, make his debut here with the Moscow Superstars. I think that would be absolutely amazing to have Evgeny Malkin here on this team. Alexiev, he, of course, he rejects, okay. And Evgeny Malkin signs with the team. So we got Grigorenko, Malkin, and Alexiev to slowly improve this team going into next season. So Malkin improves our team massively. I am really, really excited to have Evgeny Malkin on this team and to really see how well Evgeny Malkin will do alongside of Matev Mishkov, which will be our new first line, which I'm actually really excited to actually have a competent center court because we have Malkin, Robasov, and Barbashev. I think is going to be our 1-2-3 punch right now going into this next season, and we don't have to rely on Koltsov on being a centerman for this team, which is just such a blessing to have that we really don't have to worry about him being that centerman for the team right now. So that is just so huge for the team. I'm really excited about having him on the squad and him moving forward here with the Moscow Superstars. That should be a lot of fun. So let's get up to the regular season, and I'll make the lineups, and we'll take a look at what the Moscow Superstars will look here going into the 25. Oh, we're already here. Never mind. I was going to do an editing cut, but apparently I was talking for too long. I don't want anyone as the captain just yet. I do want to take a look at the team. I thought, you know, the simulation was going to take a bit longer, but apparently it didn't. It took faster than what I thought it was going to be, because it was taking pretty long. So, yeah, this is what I was kind of expecting. Yeah, Michkov did jump up to an 83 overall, which is absolutely beautiful, which is what I wanted. His defensive numbers are not there, but offensively, he is a beast, and I'm really excited to have him on the team. Ooh, we're going to be able to make a tank of a team here soon, boys. Oh, Koltsov jumped up to like a 76 overall. We are looking like a tank of an offense. We're looking deeper than we have ever had before. You know, we're actually looking very deep defensively. Zaitsev, Makamandulin, Chaika, Alexiev, Lyubushkin. We're actually not looking that bad defensively either. Goaltending, Georgiev dropped a little bit, but Nichushkin's ready to go. Nichushkin's ready to go, boys. The future is here in Moscow here for the 2024-25 season. I'm ready for this, baby. I am ready for this as my camera, unfortunately, does die on me. We do not get a +3. Would Koltsov? No. Damn, bruh. Damn, bruh. Okay, well, these are the lineups that we got so far, as I'm probably going to end the video here, guys. These are the lineups that we got so far here for the Moscow Superstars. I still got to edit them a bit, of course, but Malkin, Michkov, Nichushkin will probably be the first line. I would like Guryanov up on that second line, Mikhailiev alongside of that. Probably keep Trenin there. Mikhailiev, Rubasov, Trenin, Koltsov, Barbashev, Guryanov, Nichushkin, Malkin, and then Michkov as well. And then defensively, we got Makhmadulin, Zaitsev, Lyubushkin, Zadorov, Chaika, and Alexeyev looking great for the defensive core. And in goaltending, we got Georgiev, and finally the young Maxim Nichushkin, who we drafted in the second round, 35th overall. I'm excited about this team this year, man. You know, it's definitely still not the greatest. We definitely still need to work on the depth, and defensively, we still need to get better. And, I mean, our top six needs to still improve. We're almost there. We are almost there, practically. We still need a couple more years to work on the Moscow Superstars, but we are basically almost there. Otherwise, prospects, there is absolutely no one in the top six this year. Our best guy is Pavel Bykov, who will be our best guy to draft at the 15th or at 19th overall. Then we also have Zykov at 53, and Barbashev at 67 is, unfortunately, now I'm hiccuping a ton. Levitt up Grigorenko. So we got some good selections that we could go after, as the damn hiccups are interrupting my damn video, bruh. But we got some real selection here with the Moscow Superstars. So I'm really excited to see what we do next. We had an unfortunately bad draft, but we got Koltsov and we got Evgeny Malkin. So this team has massively improved coming into this season, and I'm excited to see how well the Moscow Superstars will do. Probably not very good, but we've improved the team a ton here with Shakir Makhmadulin and Chaika and Alexeyev, which are defensive cores looking young and fruitful. We just need to find that, you know, that next best defenseman, I think, is our next big task to finding, is that next big defenseman to really take care of the Moscow Superstars right now. Because, I mean, Makhmadulin will be, you know, a great defenseman for the future, but honestly, we need that elite guy, right? We need that elite level player to really take care of this team. But I'm really happy that Koltsov jumped up to a 76 overall. The Moscow Superstars are looking great. If we should change up anything on this team, guys, let me know in the comments section below. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Adios, amigos.